every single choice we make is kind of a bet on the future. But what if I told you there are actually two completely different kinds of bets we are all making, and most of us only really get one of them? Well, in this video, we are going to dig into that difference. I am talking about the world of things we can predict versus the world of things we just cannot predict. We all do it every single day. From these huge life decisions to the tiniest choices, we are constantly trying to figure out a future we cannot see. It is just part of being human. Just think about it. You put your savings into the market, but you do not know if it is going to go up or down. You pick a career path, really just hoping it brings you some fulfillment. You even make these little decisions, like grabbing an umbrella just because the sky looks a little grey. Every single one of those is a step into the unknown. But here is where it gets really interesting. It turns out that not all unknowns are created equal. Economists have this really powerful way of thinking about this. They basically split the unknown into two totally different categories, and once you get this, it can honestly change the way you make decisions. So let us get right to the heart of it: risk versus uncertainty. And to make this super clear, I am going to use two really simple ideas: a classic coin toss and launching a brand new business. So let us talk about risk first. Imagine you are about to flip a coin. Now you have no idea if it is going to land on heads or tails, right? But you know the odds. You know them exactly. It is a 50-50 shot. So the outcome is a mystery, but the probabilities are crystal clear. That is the world of risk. Now let us flip to uncertainty. Imagine you are launching a product that is totally revolutionary. I mean, nothing like it has ever existed before. Is it going to be a hit? Will a competitor pop up out of nowhere? How is the market even going to react to this thing? There is no history, no data. You cannot look up the probabilities. In this case, both the outcome and the odds are a complete mystery. That is true uncertainty. So here is the basic difference. Risk can be calculated. You can actually put a number on it. Uncertainty, on the other hand, is the true great unknown. And that simple difference has absolutely massive implications. So we have got the theory. Now let us see how this whole thing actually plays out in the real world. Because this is not just some abstract idea from a textbook. It is a lens that helps us understand everything from our car insurance to global pandemics. If you want a perfect real-world example of managing risk, look at the entire insurance industry. These companies are absolute masters of calculation. Think about it like this. An insurance company has no way of predicting if your house specifically is going to have a fire. But by looking at data from millions of homes over many years, they can get incredibly good at calculating the probability of a fire happening in a certain neighborhood. They are managing a known measurable risk, and that is what makes it possible for them to set premiums. And then you have uncertainty, the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. All of a sudden, the entire world was facing something with no modern example. Think back to that time. There were no reliable models that could tell us how long it would last. Nobody knew for sure how markets would react or what the economic recovery would look like. Sure, experts could guess, but nobody knew the actual probabilities. It was completely uncharted territory. So, why does this distinction matter so much to economists, or really to anyone who pays attention to the financial world? It is because it totally changes the tools we use to deal with the future, and it explains why markets can seem so predictable one minute and just completely chaotic the next. And this illustrates it perfectly. We have got these two different toolkits, right? When we are facing a measurable risk, economists pull out the math, the stats, the complex models. But the second uncertainty hits, the whole game changes. Logic and calculation kind of go out the window and human psychology takes over. Suddenly, it is all about confidence and fear and gut feelings. This is exactly why financial markets seem to have a split personality. Most of the time, they are just continuing and managing measurable risks, calculating volatility, and diversifying portfolios. But when a true uncertainty event hits, like a massive financial crisis or a geopolitical shock, all those neat models just break down. Human emotion takes the wheel, and that is when you get chaos. About 100 years ago, an economist named Frank Knight had this incredible insight. He basically argued that real entrepreneurial profit does not come from taking calculated risks. His point was, if a risk is perfectly calculable, anyone can do it, and eventually the profits just get competed away. But true profit, he said, is the reward from navigating the uncalculable. And this goes way deeper than just money. This is the space where all real innovation happens. It is having the courage to launch that new business, to create a new technology, to forge a path where there is literally no data to guide you. It is the reward for looking pure uncertainty in the face and moving forward anyway. So let us do a quick recap. On one side, you have got risk. That is where the probabilities are known. It is measurable. You can get insurance for it. And economic models work pretty well. Think of a dice game. And on the other side, you have got uncertainty. The probabilities are a total mystery. It is not measurable. It is super hard to insure against, and our models just struggle. Think of inventing a brand new technology. So what does all this actually mean for you, for the decisions you have to make in your life? This framework is not just for economists, it is a really practical tool for thinking about your own future. Here is a simple way to think about it. When you are facing a situation of risk, where you can actually get data and calculate the odds, go for it. Do the analysis. But when you find yourself facing true uncertainty, the best strategy is not to pretend you can predict the future. It is to build resilience. Stay flexible. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. And be ready for surprises you just cannot see coming. And that is the beautiful and really powerful message in all of this. I think we all have this tendency to want to calculate everything, to find the one right answer. But this is a great reminder that some parts of the future are just beyond calculation. They demand a totally different skill, navigation. So I will leave you with this question. Think about your next big decision. Is it a risk that you can analyze? Or is it an uncertainty that you just have to navigate? Knowing the difference, that is the first step to making a much wiser choice.